Hello, I'm Nikki from the Tools for Reading team. We get lots of questions about what should be covered up, what should be uncovered on my sound wall, and how do I know when to uncover them? Well, I'm going to give you some tips and suggestions for answering some of those questions today. The first thing to remember is that your sound wall is a tool, and it can help you do a couple of things. It can be a tool for teaching all 44 speech sounds of English. It can also be a tool for making explicit those phoneme-grapheme relationships, helping kids learn those speech sounds, and then layering on the spelling patterns and the graphemes we use to spell those sounds. What we're going to focus on today is using your sound wall to help you teach all 44 speech sounds. Now remember, speech is natural. Our students come to us speaking. So these sounds that we're working with, they have been hearing and using in running speech. So what we're doing is using the sound wall to help us develop their phonemic awareness. So this question comes up really often, most specifically from kindergarten teachers who say, well, if I'm never going to teach my kids how to spell the ow sound, should I have it on the sound wall? Absolutely, yes. Put up all 44 speech sounds and use the sound wall to help build your students' phonemic awareness, their ability to hear every single speech sound in isolation. We know that this phoneme proficiency is required for learning to read, so this is definitely worth our time. So a choice that you do have is to have your Kidlips cards covered or uncovered. So some teachers like to cover them up, and then as they teach the speech sound, unlock the Kidlips card, and some teachers like to have them up from the beginning. So that is a choice. You can use your picture card, your keyword card, in order to help unlock the sound. So you can start with a sound like shh, and start with talking about the key picture. Our picture is shell. What's the first sound we hear in shell? Shh. Let's see what our mouth is doing when we make the shh sound. Then you could uncover the card and make explicit place and manner of articulation. So say shh. What's my mouth doing? Shh. Ooh, my lips are rounded. Shh. The back of my tongue is lifted. Shh. I feel like my tongue and my teeth are a little bit in the way. I can feel some friction. That sound is kind of a hissy sound. So shh is a fricative. Is it a stop or continuous sound? Shh. It's a continuant sound. So as you can see, you can do lots of explaining and work with a speech sound before we ever get to the point that we uncover the grapheme and talk about sh being spelled sh. You can even help your students to identify that sound in a word by playing one of our favorite games, head, waist, knees, where you say a word, you say the individual sounds, and then the students tell you where they heard your target phoneme. So say shh. We'll say all the sounds in shell. Sh, ol. Where was the sh sound? At the beginning. How about sh, ark? Sh, shark. How about in the word shoe? Sh, ooh. Sh at the beginning. How about rush? Sh. At the end, or cash. Sh. Cash. Good, was at the end. So, same thing with the vowel valley. This sound ow, you may not be teaching your kindergartners how to spell. It may come later in your first grade scope and sequence, but your students sure already know words like couch and shout and ow and ouch, like the key picture. So hopefully this helps you see how you can use your key pictures to uncover or reveal and help them learn about all 44 of those speech sounds. And then when you get there in your phonics scope and sequence, then of course you can unveil or unlock those graphemes and talk about that speech to print connection. So as Dr. Dahlgren always says, anyone can put up a sound wall, but our mission and our goal here at Tools for Reading is to truly help you use your sound wall as a tool to build readers and writers out of all of our students. So keep your questions coming. Thanks.